Good morning, everybody. It is early. I had to go get a new tire for my car. So got that done. Went in early so I could make sure I was done for work. I'm gonna head home. Took about an hour. Went to a place nearby that had really good reviews. Not so great service. I don't know if they're just having an off day or what, but definitely not a great experience. But they gave me a tire and it wasn't that expensive, and I guess, you get what you pay for.
Hi, everybody. Sorry it's dark. I am just relaxing after work, doing some to-do list from my phone so that I could sit and hang out with Oso and Gizmo a little bit. Safe to say that Oso is a fan of the new couch as well. Pretty calm day at work. Nothing too crazy, which I am very grateful for. And it's been a long time since a Saturday has been calm. So we'll see what happens overnight, though. Sundays, always seem to be a thing. So just gonna move into my to-do list. Gotta pick up some energy, though, because the dark is making me sleepy. So Duncan texted me and let me know that it was going to be a late night. Seems like his team is going a little bit slow tonight, so no worries. We're keeping busy over here. I did just make us I made a couple changes. So one, I made us a reservation for the Palm at Hard Rock Hotel when we stay there in 3-ish weeks. And then I also just canceled our Disneyland trip again. So I guess it just was not meant to be to go to Disneyland in 2020. If you don't know, we were supposed to go back in July and we were all excited because they had announced the Marvel opening date, and we happened to have a reservation around the same time. We had booked at the Grand Californian, and if you don't know, it's really hard to book DVC there, and I was so pumped. But then they announced they were going to open, and then they announced they weren't going to open, and they're still not open. So when they announced that the announcement was getting close, like 2 months ago at this point, we booked a room at the Grand California, and just a regular resort room because DVC was booked because, like I said, it's hard to get those reservations, and we just canceled them because at this point it is October 10th and there's no sign of them opening, even though every week we think that we're going to get an announcement. Something's happening at Disneyland. Someone's touring, and it's just not going to be a thing. Since our conference also got announced, since we booked that trip, that KeyCon is going to be there in December 2020. I don't know how many times we really need to go, especially considering if the LuLaRoe convention goes back to in person next year. That's also in Anaheim, so just trying to make the decision that makes the most sense. Look who's home from work.
It's me.
He didn't wear that to work. But
I wish.
What do you guys think? You guys like his new shirt? It's so perfect. So that just means that there's other people in the world that love Rescue Rangers
as much as we do.
Yes. Now if they could just make a Gadget one, that'd be great. Like Gadget and Zipper, that would be awesome.
Gadget with Zipper?
Yeah, like the bug. We
Gadget.
should have named Oso Zipper. Did we miss an opportunity, Gadget? She's like, you missed the opportunity to leave the cat. Just kidding. You like Oso. Gizmo, on the other hand, she would say something different. Gadget says, Mom, can we go to bed now?
I changed clothes.
Oh. I thought you were trying to make a sound for like our Disney news you were going to share. Yeah. I was like, try again.
We got Disney news. More announcements coming.
Yeah, it's a sad announcement, really. It makes me kind of nervous for what might happen here in Walt Disney World, but it was announced today that 2 Disneyland shows will not be returning. I have to sneeze. Continue.
So the Frozen show at the Hyperion, bless you, will not be returning, and
Mickey and the Magical Map,
Map.
which we did see
Once.
back like in
10,
14.
11, 12, 14?
It was a newer show.
Are you sure? 14?
Yep. When we went before your seasonal status ran out.
Oh yeah.
January 2014.
Yeah, sure. That sounds right.
Yep. Super sad. And that's crazy because the Hyperion Theater is like massive.
And that's just gonna sit there empty for like forever at this point.
I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe they're just gonna knock it down and make it part of like the Marvel campus.
Yeah, that's what was over there.
Well, yeah, because it's Guardians.
It was like right in front of Guardians.
Yeah, so craziness. In my head, I selfishly hope that they'll bring the Aladdin show back because it was far superior to Frozen. Frozen was good. Don't get me wrong. Aladdin was way funnier.
It'll just be a Guardian show.
That would be such a waste of a theater, that space. Don't get me wrong. I love Guardians, but this is like a beautiful giant theater.
It'll be a Marvel Stuntacular.
I could get behind that.
Like Spidey-Man swinging around and...
I would be kind of sad though, because I mean, it is still a really nice theater and I think it should be Disney, but stunt shows don't seem, except Indiana Jones, that seems to hold on.
That'll never die.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's classic, right? I feel like its days are numbered, but so it's crazy that they made that decision and Disneyland's not even open yet. So I'm wondering, like, they announced that our equity union, like, signed papers and stuff, but nothing's come back except the Frozen sing-along. What about Festival? What about Nemo? And if one of those goes away...
Devastated.
I really would. I can't imagine. Both of those are, like, iconic.
I mean, Nemo doesn't take that big of a footprint.
Yeah, well, they're not getting rid of Festival of the Lion King. They just
built that theater and just put all that stuff up. And that really
is, like, people talk about that, like, before they even get there. If one of them had to go, I would think it would be Finding Nemo because Festival of the Lion King is so popular, but I don't know. It makes me nervous, though, because, like, stuff's slowly coming back. We for sure thought Festival was coming back soon, though.
Yeah, when, like, Frozen was coming back.
They were marking, like, spaces to get
in the line.
I wonder if they had to, like, redo choreography or something.
Slow down with it.
Or, like, maybe because seating would be really difficult in there because it's bleacher seating.
Bleachers. The amount of cast members you'd need to, like... seat everyone is probably
I think you
extra.
I think you would just load earlier, have less shows, that sort of thing. Because it's going to be a heck of a lot less people, and they already had a lot of people working it to begin with because people would come in separate doors.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But also, we renewed our annual passes today.
Woo woo!
Which is like awesome and sad because
our pass doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
right now.
Plus, and I just hope they don't like give us a hard time when we want to renew and go back up to our upgrade because I definitely will because now it's been like over a year
since we've been to a water park.
Well, by the time it opens, it'll have been a year because it's opening like on the day they shut down.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't give us a hard time about that. I anticipate they will, though, so more to come on that in March. But I guess that's everything.
Disney News. All the news you can handle.
Daily Disney for October 10th from Zootopia. At the Zootopia Police Academy, training is tough, especially for the first bunny recruit ever. Judy fails every test, including a round in a boxing ring with an enormous criminal. The polar bear drill instructor is not sympathetic to Judy's plight. You're dead, carrot face. Dead, dead, dead.
Does anyone else's dog just like vocalize their displeasure with everything that's going on? Because this one is so grumpy when she gets tired and she lets us know. She seems comfy now though.
I know, now she's going to be comfy on my lap and be mad
when you have to move her again in like a minute? Oh well.
She's such a sleepy pup. Anyway. Today is Saturday night. Well, actually, it's Sunday morning now, but tomorrow / today is Sunday. And Sundays are a wild card day, right? You never know what's going to happen.
Woo!
Everyone needs deadlines.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! Ask for what? What did he say?